Hey gamers, happy holidays. This is Maniac with GameAccess.net doing a rare Thursday unboxing. But given the fact of the holiday season is upon us, I couldn't resist unboxing one of these games that may end up becoming one of your Christmas presents, basically. This is The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds for the Nintendo 3DS. It is a 3DS exclusive. It is a sequel, and the first, I think, and only official sequel, not counting Link's Awakening, to the Super Nintendo classic, A Link to the Past, considered by many to be one of the greatest games ever made. So, what do you say we take a look at what's in the box and crack this baby open? The main component about this game is that it has two features that really have not really been seen in a Zelda game before. One is this little image that you see this drawing of right here, which is Link has the ability to kind of turn himself into a drawing or a painting, whatever you want to call it, and apply himself to walls so that he can move in 2D space, like through cracks or things like that, which is really a kind of a cool mechanic I haven't seen in too many games. Contrast recently I can think of would probably fit that bill, but there were still limitations to what you could do in Contrast, a lot of limitations to what you could do in Contrast. So I don't know if that would totally count. And also it has a rental system, which I actually have seen before. I think it has been used in other games. The closest thing I could compare this game to, at least it's based on its design, would have to be well, actually, I take it back. There was a sequel. It's just it was never really technically released, at least not officially, and certainly not in the United States. There was technically a sequel to A Link to the Past that was released actually through satellite uplink, Satellaview. Now, you're probably asking yourself, what's Satellaview? Well, Clan of the Grey Wolf did a really, really good documentary on it on their series 16-Bit Gems, which described that there was a satellite broadcast system that actually was used by the Japanese Super Famicom and could download exclusive games through that service in the time of which the service was available. And many of those games have never been re-released since, and certainly haven't been re-released in the United States separately since that service closed in 2000. So out of those games that were released, they did kind of like a Lost Levels, or two Lost Levels remakes of the original Legend of Zelda game, a re-release of A Link to the Past, and this. Oh, I'm sorry, not this. And a sequel to Link to the Past, the one real, exclusive game. That wasn't a remake. When I was seeing some of the early designs for this game, including things like the rental store and stuff like that, some of those designs actually did seem familiar when I heard about them here. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that this is a port of that game in 3D. It certainly isn't. That was an entirely different game, which sadly may never see the light of day here through like the Virtual Console or something. But officially speaking, it's really nice to get this. And I just want to say, I don't know if the camera can pick this up too well, but there does seem to be a bit of a tint of a foil type thing in the backing there, and I think that's a nice touch. And there goes my box. So what do you say we open this thing up and see what's inside, shall we? A little bit of a tough. Okay, I want to make a comment here. The Nintendo 3DS case has in it these little holes. Now, I don't know if these holes are in place because it saves plastic. That's acceptable. Or if they are there for artistic value. I've only seen a single 3DS case actually put artistic inserts here on the printing of the wrapper. And that was Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. Since then, I think that was like the first game I ever picked up for the 3DS. So, and I gotta say, I was really disappointed when I saw that, and then no game I've ever picked up since has put pictures here. put pictures here. It would be cool. It's nice. Okay, first thing I want to do is make sure that you guys do not see the Club Nintendo code. Okay. And a little disappointing that there's really no electronic manual. I'm sorry, there is an electronic manual. There's just no paper manual. It'd be nice to have a paper manual included with this. This is the Club Nintendo code, which you guys will not be seeing. But for those of you guys who own a Wii U or a Wii or a DS or a 3DS and you have not signed up for Club Nintendo yet, it is a great service. It does some cool giveaways, including downloadable games every once in a while. It usually cycles through about 2 to 4 games every couple of weeks that you can get with redeemed codes that you enter from picking up game consoles or games for the systems. It's a great service. I really like it. And there's that's it right there. That's the game. A Link to the Past. 3DS users also know that you can get this game downloadable, but I just really like having the games. I just really like having the games on physical data. So I'm gonna probably keep buying the games at retail, but it's really nice. It's really nice to have the option. I know some people out there really like having downloadable games, but for me, I just really love the discs themselves or having a collection of games. So that's the packaging, guys. Link Between Worlds. It's $40 US. It came out on the same day that the Xbox One launched, so it's been out for at least for a couple of days. I have not found it at discount. There's also another version of it that was included with. There is a custom 3DS with, and by custom I mean it's a 3DS with unique artistic graphics on it, particularly a Triforce and unique coloring, which goes for I believe $220. But that does not include a physical copy of the game. It includes a download code for the game that you can download to your 3DS's SD card. So just be aware of that in case you're interested in a deal and you don't have a 3DS. It's a cool looking 3DS though, I gotta say. But I already got myself a 3DS. There's no reason for me to get the new one. And I really wanted a retail copy of this game. I can't wait to play it. So until next time, guys, this is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Over and out.